Hey, what's up? Time for a little last minute betting with the sports nuts minus a nut. You got this one though. I'm the head nut. Hope you guys are doing good. Don't forget, folks, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like this video, all right? You want 10% off your first month with OddsJam? I got two codes up there. 10 Bob and Mike 10. Either one of those, all right? Don't forget, we have the BetMGM and PointsBet sign up bonuses are available right now. Please go there. We need your help. If you don't have PointsBet, you don't have BetMGM, I got the links right there. And Underdog Fantasy and Thrive Fantasy deposit match up to $100. Go there now and get it. It is definitely worth it. All right. So I've been not having a very good day today from a standpoint of betting. Okay. So I started out, this week was doing, started out a little bad, but that always happens. But I put out a lot of bets in my bet tracker, and I've tried to bet the majority of them. And I'm just struggling here today. The Atlanta game really hurt me. It is not what I was anticipating at all. Stephen Batza, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Absolutely. So the Braves lose 7-6, and I had the Braves -1.5. Now I want to tell you, on all of my baseball videos so far, I had been 5-0. Well, now I did all four of them today, and I'm 0-1, and hopefully not going to go down further. I do want to share my screen real quick. Mike is at basketball practice, so he's coaching, and he's got to do what he's got to do with his kid. This is a little disturbing because I'm $234 down, and that's today. And I got more bets that are sitting out here that are pending. If you look at my bet tracker, I actually have too many bets out here, way too many bets. So we're going to see what happens here. I had the Astros -1.5, but I also had the over in this game, and I believe, yeah, the over's already hit. My problem was I took an under in the last game, and I tried a butterfly play, and it didn't work this morning. So shame on me for that. Cost him morning coffee picks, and my RBIs, none of my RBIs hit. And I came this close to picking Castellanos, but I didn't do it. I do want to show you real quick here in just a second, Underdog Fantasy. And I want to show you what I've done with it on a very, very low level, okay? I have not been, I deposited my $100 and I got my $100 deposit match, and then you have to play through it. So that $200 becomes bonusable money. All right. Let me show you where I'm at right now. Okay. I'm going to share this with you. So I tried to, a couple of $20 plays and 5 picks, and it didn't work. I've got $120 right now that's withdrawable. Okay. So if I don't win another thing, I'm $20 ahead. All right. But that's not what I want. I want more. So I've decided to just start and go and do $10 two-leg picks. Okay. And that's what got me to here, because when you bet 10 on 2 picks, well, you win 30, so you get $20 ahead. If I do that for the next 60, that'll be another 100. Well, hold on. It'll be $180. I'll wind up with $100 profit. Okay. That's what I'm trying to do. And I'll show you how I did Let me do my results and pick them. So there we go. Yesterday I did Hunter Renfroe below 4.5 receptions, and Jerick McKinnon over 27.5 rushing and receiving yards. And then I had the Musgrove Burrow before that. So, that's how I'm approaching underdog fantasy, and it's great, and I really do like it a lot. I like the pick 'em plays. I'm not getting into the draft and the fantasy. I'm not doing that. If I wanted to be in a fantasy league, I'd join one. I think you might be doing a little bit too many bets in one game, perhaps, to be honest. But man, don't forget you just made $5,000. That's right. So let's not forget that. We're down a couple of $100, Steven. You're absolutely right. We got to keep rolling. Booms and busts are just like night and day. You got thick enough skin. We can do it. We are going to do it. All right. Absolutely right. And once again, it's nice. Here's one of the things that I'm trying to do in all the videos. And by the way, we are doing a baseball playoff baseball pick for every game. So we're doing a video for every game. And I'm picking either the money line or the run line and the over or the under. I'm trying to pick a total on every game too. Okay. Plus, I'm trying to look for some player props for you. All right. Some of these are not going to be bets. Okay. There's a couple of them that I did not get to bet. All right. I didn't make it across the river. There's a couple of them that I did not bet, and I will delete those in eventuality. Okay. But they were picks that I Acuna to get an RBI, I thought was a no-brainer. Schwarber to get an RBI, I thought was a no-brainer, but I was wrong. Stuart Zimmerman's in the house. And you know who got the run that made the difference was a former Cardinal there, Stuart, in Soto. Yes. You're starting shortstop today. Castellanos was the difference maker in the game. The guy had 3 hits. He was a stud. That's the guy who should have went after the RBIs. I didn't. I kicked myself in the butt for that. Okay. But other than that, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Your Phillies are hot right now at the right time. Come on, let's face it. It's not like they hit the ball against the Cardinals. Okay. Harper had a home run. You had a couple sacrifice flies, and the Cardinals playing like crap in the field. But you hit the ball today, and Fried was not good. Not good at all. But if you go to a game 5, you probably are not going to have the same Max Fried pitching. It'll be a different guy in that game. But hey, all the more power to you. Congratulations to your Phils. They've won 3 playoff games in a row. I know. They did it against Max Fried. All she could say is Castellanos was a stud today. I mean, he was a stud. That last hit that he got that drove in the 2 runs with the bases loaded, that was huge. They get him out there, Braves come back and win that game. You got to give him a lot of credit. He's tough. He can be a hot player. You get him hot in that lineup, be tough. And Harper's looking good at the plate right now. No 2 ways about it. All right. Enough about your Phillies, Stuart. Now, congratulations. I'm glad maybe they'll make the NLCS. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think that the Padres are beating the Dodgers tonight. I'm shocked with this Mariners game, though. Yeah, he's been cold all year. Yes, absolutely, he does. He usually plays well against the Cardinals, too. Which were your favorite RBIs or player bases on DK? I've never tried that before. They looked good. Well, it didn't work in the Braves game, okay? So let's go back, and I'll share my screen. I'll show you what I played in my videos so you don't have to watch them. All right? I took Altuve on a player RBI. I have no idea what's happened in this game. I did not watch any of it. I'm going to look at the box score right now. And Altuve has a run and a walk. So he has not done it. I had Jordan Alvarez with an RBI. He has 2 RBIs. I also had Carlos Santana and with an RBI. Let's see if Carlos came through. No, he's 0 for 4. I had Logan Gilbert over 3.5 strikeouts, and he had 5 Ks, so that one has hit. We had the total runs were over 6.5, but we had the Astros at -1.5. The Verlander box score, that that's troubling. Let me look at this. Yeah, 3 Ks. So the Verlander one didn't hit. For tonight, I have the Guardians +1.5. The under 6.5. Cole over 6.5 player strikeouts. Quantrill over 3.5 player strikeouts, and Quantrill under 15.5 player outs. And then for and then we got Rizzo with an RBI and Ramirez with an RBI. And then also, and you look at the numbers, guys, +210, +170, and we're going to go there right now. Let's just go to the game. Let's go to the Dodgers-Padres game. Real quick here. Let's pick this one up, and let's just go. You go over here to the main markets and drop down into the player props, and there's player RBIs right there. So it's pretty simple. I mean, if you pick Trent, and most of these are on DK, guys. Most of the best numbers are on DK. But if you pick a guy to go over, because the under is no good. It's you're either picking a guy to get an RBI or not. I mean, look at Trent Grisham +370. Are you kidding me? Cronenworth +310. Kim +340. Aaron Nola +370. Then you got Will Smith and Will Myers. Trey Turner +210. Mookie Betts +190. Those are really good value, and there is no pinnacle line on those, so we really have no odds comparison other than comparing them to the other books. And when DK's got +370 and FanDuel's got +310, that's value to me. Pretty big value. So just throwing that out there for you guys. Mookie Betts RBI sounds pretty solid, and it can be. But, Acuna, I thought he was pretty solid too. It's a hit or miss type situation when you're going with them. I try to hit a couple of those and some other player props too, because they're available. It seems to me that player bases and player are kind of difficult, but player strikeouts is a pretty good one too. Got a 50% profit boost from Caesars that can be used as a straight bet for hockey tonight. Got any suggestions? Well, Steven Batza won't agree with me on this, but I'm already on the Rangers and I'm already on the Kings. I'm just telling you right now, I'm on both of those teams. If you want to go totals, I'd probably be more apt to go the over on the Kings and the under in the Rangers game. That's just kind of where I'm at right now. Steve, I think the Rangers are the play of the night. I really do. And I think, this is my opinion once again, I think that the Kings are a very, very underrated team. And I'm so excited that hockey's here. Guys, I'm doing hockey videos every day. So you're going to be able to get my hockey picks every day. I'm going to be doing baseball picks. every day for the playoffs. We're just going to keep on going after it. Well, yeah, I know you're used to him disappointing, but there's no Andre Palat, even though Braden Point is back tonight for Tampa Bay, which would have probably made a bigger difference in the finals last year. But I'll be honest with you, I think the Rangers, everything sets up for the Rangers to win. But then crazier things happen. I'm looking at a football game last night. Let's talk about this real quick, guys. I mean, come on. What are those two pass interference calls on covering Devontae Adams? The one guy was out of bounds, for Christ's sakes. And Adams is jumping back into the guy. So now what the guy's got to play off so Devontae Adams can jump back into him? It's a stupid rule. They changed the rule to create more offense. That's all they did. And how did the guy who got the fumble from Carr, he stole the ball from Carr, how did he get a roughing the quarterback penalty? I mean, that wasn't Tom Brady out there. That was Derek Carr. Nobody cares about him. Oh, goodness. Yes. All right. I'm going to share my screen one more time. I'm just going to look and see what's on the positive EV page and see what we may want to hit. Oh, I love it. Let's make sure we click in the recommended filters, which they already clicked in. Here's a play that I do like for tonight because Garrett Cole has had an up and down year. The Guardians over 2.5 runs. Let's hit it. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Guardians over 2.5 runs. They got to score 3. Let's do it. And now it's already gone from the positive EV page, and there's nothing left. So let's look at a couple of other things. And by the way, you'll never see the player RBIs come up, okay? It's not going to happen. Let's go to player props, though, and let's go to a 40-cent market width. And let's hit them. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Let's go to the player props. Let's see what's out here. Here we go. Jack Eichel over 3.5 player shots on goal. I'm all over this. I love it. I think it's a great play. 52%. I can see this happening. And on player props in hockey, I always put a half a unit on it. But I do like that play. And once again, it disappeared that quick. Gavin Lux to get a hit. Not sure about that one. And that is, let's just for the heck of it, let's look at main market. And let's change this to 25 cents. And we have a 21 and a 12, under 6.5 runs, or over 7.5 in the same game. Wow. I've already hit the over in this game. I think that's what's going to hit. So I'll take that. In the meantime, let us look at, I want to look at college football for tomorrow. I have a video out on this game between Louisiana and Marshall. The Raging Cajuns and the Thundering Herd. Marshall favored by 10.5 and the over-under at 47.5. Minus 107 looks like the number either over or under or on the Raging Cajuns or the Thundering Herd. That is the only college football game tomorrow. We'll be looking at that very closely. And in the meantime, let's go to screen. We have NFL that's going to come up immediately. Let us click point spread. And it looks like the Commanders and the Bears. Looks like you could find the Commanders at plus 1.5. It looks like -1 or pick 'em. It's going to be pretty close to a pick 'em type game on the Thursday night game as we're looking at it right now. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do MLB. And do we have anything out? Yes, we do. So tomorrow's game between the Phillies and the Braves already has a line out. And once again, the Braves are the fave and the Phils are the dog. And the run line looks to be, boy, I'll tell you what, this is a tough game to handicap. I'll tell you that right now. And I'm going to be doing a video on it in a little bit. If I was going to do anything, I would probably pick the Braves on the money line. But, you know, Stewart is probably going to hex me here, and he's probably right. By the way, don't forget about BetMGM and PointsBet. If you don't have those, I got sign-up bonuses are below. The links are below. Go get them. An Underdog Fantasy and Thrive Fantasy deposit match where you can match up to $100 deposit match. All right. Guys, that's about all I got. Not too much more to talk about. I hope you guys have a great night. I got to say, go Stros, go Guardians, and go Dodgers. All right? Cover my bets. I need to be up tomorrow. All right? Thank you guys for showing up. Let's make it happen. DK is the book of the night. They've got a 40% bonus tonight on top of those RBIs. Take a look at those, Steven. Maybe do a little research. You might make some money tonight, bud. All right. You guys take care. Have a good one. Peace.